Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful brand new Yes, Cowbell Coffee say make I tell you, start your day with Cowbell Coffee. And when the going gets tough, you know what? Cowbell Coffee says I should tell you for you, then they beside you, then they under you, so that they understand every single thing you go through, you understand. And then yes, tomorrow be the official demonstration. So don't stay at home, be there, be part of the crowd. And before you go, Cowbell Coffee. Take Cowbell Coffee before you step out tomorrow. Tonight, if you can't sleep, Cowbell Coffee. Tomorrow morning, Cowbell Coffee. And after the demo or the protest, Cowbell Coffee. Now, yes, let's go straight into the story. We have some good news on the table for you guys. It might seem like it's a good news to you. To me, it is not. To some people, we are all happy because at the end of the day, we are all Ghanaians, and this is something we all they want. I'm sure a few weeks ago, you guys saw a press release from CAF saying, they have banned our pitches, especially the Kumasi Stadium. What is the name? The Accra Sports Stadium. Say it can't host the AFCON Cup of Nations that will be held in Morocco. The qualifiers that Ghana has to play because of the state of the pitch when Ghana played against Angola. And the Angola coach even complains, and no, this pitch, a country like Ghana, we are not fit, or it's not good of us. It doesn't speak well of us to own a pitch like this. So after the game, then CAF banned Ghana, say no, we can't play any qualifiers on any of our pitches because it's not in a good condition. So if you remember our game against Niger, we had to go and play it in Morocco, which ended in a 1-1. On a good pitch, we still didn't win that particular game against a country that's ranked, I think, 61st on the FIFA ranking. Niger, we still no beat, I think, 61st or 125, one of them, yes. Either Ghana is at 61st, then Niger is at 125. I think, yeah, I might not get it right, but then that is it. So Ghana, after that game we draw, people also raise concerns that even on the good pitch safe, we are not performing very well. Just after that game, you saw a report that the president has sacked the NSA boss, said he should go home because Ghana, our football cannot get to a point where CAF is going to ban all our pitches from playing a qualifying game because we don't meet the standard required to host a qualifying match. After that, another report came up, said they have shut down the Accra Sports Stadium for development purposes. Right after that, another report came from the NSA Another report came from the sports ministry instructing the NSA to write to CAF or draw the attention to CAF to come and inspect the Legon Sports Stadium and the Accra Ohenijan Sports Stadium. That was the report. So we were hoping, CAF will come, can check the stadiums and then give us approval, because if not, we have to go and play our game against Sudan, which is going to be held on October 11th at either Nigeria, Togo, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, all the neighboring countries. So as they closed down the stadium, we were hearing some, they say they are developing the stadium, they are cleaning the stadium, refurbish, renovating the pitches that we have, and a whole lot of stories. But yesterday or this morning, I'm sure if you follow Sadiq Adams, he broke the news, CAF has approved the Ohenijan Sports Stadium for Ghana to host the game against Sudan. Yes, on the 11th of October. And you know Sudan, the coach of Sudan is the former Ghana coach, Kwesi Appiah. Yes, he was our coach some time back. So Ghana is going to host Sudan, yes, here at the Ohenijan Sports Stadium, yes, on the 11th of October. So CAF has given us an approval. And this was the release, the press release from the GFA, Ghana Football Association. When they ban us in there, they don't tell you. But the moment they approve, they are tweeting. Ghana Football Association. Accra Sports Stadium approved for Ghana versus Sudan Cup of Nations qualifier. The Confederation of African Football has approved the Accra Sports Stadium for the Total Energies 2025 African Cup of Nations Mark D3 qualifier between Ghana and Sudan. A letter from the CAF to the General Secretary, Prosper Harrison Adu, Esquire, following a comprehensive review of the reports of the CAF independent inspection regarding the Cape Coast and the Accra Sports Stadium. We are pleased to inform you that the Accra Sports Stadium has been approved to host the AFCON qualifiers for Morocco 2025. Specifically, it will host the Group F match Day 3 encounter between Ghana and Sudan, which is scheduled for October 11th, 2024. In the light of this approval, we kindly request that the Ghana Football Association and the stadium management team prioritize the necessary enhancement to the pitch and other critical areas of the stadium leading up to the match day to ensure optimal experience for both teams and the attending fans. Please note that CAF will continue to closely monitor the readiness of the stadium for this match, as well as the future for CAF-sanctioned events. This fixture is scheduled for Friday, 11th October 2024. GFA Communications. So, oh yes, I was saying, but the going has gotten tough. Then day for me. Even if Ghana no day for me, if GFA no day for me, if Blaster no day for me, Cowboy Coffee day for me. Now, guys, this is two things. There are two things involved here. You guys saw pictures of the Accra Sports Stadium 3 days ago when it was posted. People posted, say, the pitch has been renovated. It has been well constructed. It has been completed. It's in a good condition now. We saw the images. And I asked myself one question. Have we gotten to a point where we have to be reactive instead of proactive? Have we gotten to a point where we need CAF to ban us from hosting qualifiers in our country before we feel the sense of urgency to develop our stadiums? I want to understand how our leaders or probably the Ghanaian mind works. We are always used to being reactive instead of being a proactive nation. When the stadium is not in a good condition, this year in June, when the captain of the side told the vice president that we would need a renovation for our pitches because it is not in a good condition, they clapped. The vice president clapped. The sports minister the GFA boss also clapped. And I asked myself this question. From that time, there was no construction underway. Till date, until CAF banned the pitch, that's when we had to sit down and realize that no, we have to fix our stadiums. So it means that our leaders don't listen when they see the problem. They want action to be taken before they feel that they have to do the work. Because how do you need CAF to ban you first and prevent you from hosting games before you sack your NSA boss? We had to wait for CAF to ban our pitch before we sack NSA boss. We had to wait for CAF to ban our pitch before we close down Baba Yara and Accra Sports Stadium. We had to wait for CAF to ban our pitch before we call on CAF to come and inspect the Cape Coast Stadium and the Accra Sports Stadium. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why have we lowered our football standard to this point? A country that has won the AFCON 5 times. We are at a point where over 30 years, almost 40, even 40 or more, we have never won a trophy. We keep degrading. We keep downgrading. We keep going backwards. We are never moving forward. How have we gotten to this point as a country? And you see, that is one side of the story. The other side of the story is that the images that we are seeing on social media, is that how the pitch is? Or you send a color, and then you send a yombo, or then dye them, or then grade them. That is what I keep asking. The pictures that we are seeing, or the pitch we are seeing on telly or in the news reports, is that the condition? Is that how it looks? Because if that is how the pitch really looks, trust me, that pitch looks better than Stamford Bridge, their pitch. That pitch looks better than Bernabeu their pitch. It looks better than Camp Nou pitch. It looks better than Emirates pitch. It looks better than Old Trafford pitch. It looks better than any other pitch Etihad. If that is how the pitch is, because we have seen instances with the Accra Sports Stadium like this. We have seen images online, and when we got there, what you see is not what we got. Garbage in, but garbage never come out. What we ordered and what we got is not the same. So I hope that the images we are seeing online, when we go there to watch the game on October 11th, probably October 11th should be on a weekend. Yes, because 10th October is on a Thursday. So probably it's on a Friday. Yes, exactly, a Friday. Next 2 weeks Friday, not this Friday, the next one. We hope that when we get there, we are going to see that the pitch has improved in texture. This is the same country that before we hosted Angola here in Ghana, we rented the pitch out to a church to do a program 5 days prior to the program, a country called Ghana. So after CAF has inspected this pitch, we still have people who can put in measures and then rent this pitch before the DD. That's why CAF said they will closely monitor the readiness of the pitch because they know us. They know what we are capable of doing. True. We can destroy this within a twinkle of an eye. Either we destroy this before the game or right after the game, this pitch could be destroyed. But let me tell you, I'm not a pitch specialist, but if you want a pitch to grow very well, or if you want a pitch to be the standard, you don't fix pitch 3 days to a match. You don't fix a pitch 1 week to a match. For a pitch to look very good, it takes a gradual process, a very long-term plan. For the pitch to look very good, like this is the standard. Not just we just coming, going to buy Yombo from Ukraine or wherever, dye the pitch, and then we come and play football and go. That is not what we want. When you develop it, let us know that you have developed it. And it shouldn't end here. It should be in a long term. All the other pitches. Takrade, we have to see it. Tamale, we have to see it. Cape Coast, we have to see it. Accra Sports Stadium, we have to see it. It's not because CAF can approve Accra Sports Stadium, so we'll leave the rest. Work on the rest. Let us see the work. And when we do it, we don't want to hear any single thing like the pitch no good and later the pitch small. We have to fix the pitch again. No, that's one side. Then go another side. Now the players. The member coffee. Pitch for now, the pitch has taken its own. The NSA take it own, the GFA take it own, Sports Ministry take it own. Now the individuals who are calling for a good pitch, indeed, CAF approve them. So we expect that when you touch down like flight, when you drop like album, put in the work. Don't get there and then you play alugoto on the pitch. 50% football, we are not going to tolerate that. Because when we gave you guys good pitch at Morocco to play Niger, we still no win. But we were all advocates say, oh, we need unity, coherence. And we have fixed the pitch. Therefore, when your teacher teaches you for exam, when it's time for exam, what do? You deliver. Pass. Deliver and pass. Bro, ask them fix the pitch. When you come, put in the work. If we don't get a better result against Sudan, the coach would go. And some players will retire, some of you, on this platform. If we don't get a win, if we don't get a win, bro, let's retire the pitch. Let's retire every single person. When we put in the resources, it needs to reflect. So when you come, Thomas Partey, play like a captain. Kudus, play like a star boy. Jordan, play like a winger. Any single person, Salisu, play like a defender. Ashimeru, play like Adena Shiru. Play like you are playing for Ghana Blasters. Come and give us the result, because the Sudan team we are talking about, they have a very good run. They barely lose games. They are playing very well with our own homegrown coach that we sacked, has taken Sudan and they are playing better. So if we are not putting in the work on next week Friday, dissolve Blasters, dissolve Ghana football, dissolve the coach, dissolve the ministry, the GFA, and every single person that is involved. We need you guys to win. Maybe check it table. Let me see where these players find themselves. Ghana, where we find ourselves on the table. Ghana. All right. Okay. All right. So Ghana sit third on the table with a point. That was the point we got against Niger. Yes. We have played 2 games. We have 1 point. Angola first, Sudan second, Ghana third. We need to see a reflection. We need to see Ghana bouncing back. Because if we beat Sudan, automatically, we are going to the second spot. Put in the work, my players. But the GFA, the NSC, if you like, after this game, let the pitch go bad. And I'm sure it's not only the pitch you have developed. The washrooms. The washrooms, the dressing room, the seats. Have you guys developed that as well? Have you renovated? Have you improved on that? Football is not all about what happens on the pitch. In and off the pitch, it dey work. The last time I go, I think Ghana versus, is it Libya or Lesotho, one of the L countries. Bro, I enter washroom, I ran. I enter washroom to go and pee. I ran. That was the Accra Sports Stadium. But let's see on the D-Day, the pitch that they have for us. And bro, if this pitch, after, is still not in a good condition, or we can't keep it, or we are just reactive 3 days, you see, after these games, if they go left the pitch, make it spoil again. That's what we are known for. We fix things, we do quick fix. Ghana is not known for a long term. We do things quick fix and then we are done. We'll meet 11th October. My name is Ace Kanti. This episode is proudly sponsored. Yes, before you come to the pitch, if you want to deliver, when the going gets tough during halftime and you enter the dressing room. Cowbell Coffee. We outside.